Okay, it's Zuhur time. Okay, whatever. Right after recording this video, I'm gonna go ahead and read my prayer, inshallah. Well, as you can see right here, I just love to make a calculation of how many people I already have DM'd to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get messed up, and when you messed up, that's not a good thing to happen. Usually how it looks like is just me going to on Instagram and there's just like a million other tabs like this usually, and there is like, oh shit, man. Okay, there is usually either the first or either the as you can see, okay, whatever. Usually either the first or either the last one. I wrote down how many people I have already DM'd. So if it's like in this case, where's my mouse? Okay. In this case, first time when I found people, it was 35 people. So I found 35 people first time when I tried. Then I found 11, then I found 9. So my 50, the goal, my goal to DM people, 50 minus 35, minus 11, minus 9. And so far, this way, what we have done, Shish, come on, man. Come on. What's wrong with it? Okay, whatever. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice. And yeah, it is already 12:35, I think. 35 p.m. 12:35 p.m. And we already have done the hardest, the largest, the most important goal for today, which is DMing 50 people. After this, I'm gonna record the video, go ahead and pray, and read this book, which is about like how to, combine Islam, the religion, faith, and at the same time business and wealth. Because the fact that you are, religious, you know God and believe in His prophet doesn't mean that you have to be poor. That doesn't mean that you have to believe in everything blind. And there are people who have made a lot of research on this, so and people who are a lot smarter than me, right? Okay, so I don't think I made goals for today yet. As you can see, there is no 4th of March, but what I did yesterday is goals for March, even if there is very few, but they are pretty life-changing. Reading Atomic Habits and Quran every day, DMing people, every day applying for work, and memorizing 10 surahs from the Quran. No fact challenge for March, so okay, go ahead and so it's 3rd of March, 1st, 2nd, 3rd of March. Today is the 4th. Let's see. I'm gonna tick it either yesterday or either today tonight. Vlogging today. So it's like this, 4th and 3rd. Nice. DMing people also 3rd. I DM'd people yesterday and I DM'd people today. Tahajjud, which is waking up at basically 5 a.m. For those who don't know what it is, tahajjud, it's just, you have to wake up at 5 a.m. and you have to pray extra prayer. The problem is that I didn't for 4 days in a row. Shit. I mean, when you, oh, come on, man. When you actually measure how good or bad you are doing, you see the full picture. You don't like sometimes you just feel like you are doing good enough. Like, for example, you might DM 50. Actually, I DM'd 55 out of 50 people I would like to DM. So I DM'd 55 out of 50 people I was planning to DM. and we're 5 people more, right? And you might think that, yesterday I did a pretty good job, so today I don't need to go that hard. So today I can DM only 10 people or 20 people. It sounds stupid when you say it out loud, but when you inside, this voice inside of you, this voice inside of your head will make it sound logical. And if you're not gonna, these numbers are cold. Numbers don't lie. Numbers are just transparent truths. This progress bar, this ticks, this axis are gonna show you the real truths, the hard truths, how good actually you are doing and how bad you are actually doing. Because sometimes you feel like you are doing bad, but actually you're not doing that bad, right? For example, my NoFap challenge, I felt like shit for such a long period of time. But then when I counted the wins and losses, it's 20 plus days of win. It's 20 plus days of win. February, there is like 29 days this year. And yeah, by the way, there is test project which I need to do today also. Okay, whatever. In February, there is like 29 days, and 20 plus of them, I don't quite remember how many it was, like maybe 21 or something. 21 of them are wins in my NoFap challenge, and like 7 or 8 days are losses. So, in comparison, like when you count, I thought that I'm doing awful when it comes to NoFap, because every third or fourth day relapsing is not cool, right? And I am doing bad, alhamdulillah. Slowly but surely, things which you used to look at and used to enjoy, now they are not that enjoyable. Now they're not enjoyable because you are taking the joy out of it. Yes, slowly but surely. The people who don't do it, what they're gonna do is they're gonna get harder, but in my case, instead of going harder, we are moving away and away and away from it. So back then, if I used to do it every day, and then I started doing every other day, and now it's like 5 days, 4 days, 6 days, once in a week, and now we're going even further away, bro. We're not doing as bad as I thought. And when it comes to NoFap, but devil used to say to me that I'm doing better than I thought when it comes to DMing people. I thought that, I'm doing great. I'm outreaching people, 50, 100 people, and there are people doing nothing. But then when I actually calculated how many days in a row I am DMing, and I saw, like, I'm doing already pretty good when it comes to like February and March. Nice, like 4 days in a row. Okay, 3 days in a row. But January, when I actually first started measuring and seeing the numbers, seeing the results, I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, I was not DMing people every second or even third or fourth day. Like, there's like potential hundreds of people I could have outreached to and like maybe close one of them. And that's what happened in February, when I actually did what I could have done, DMing 29 days in a row, 50 people every day. And that is what happening today, 4th of March. There is one person who replied and said, good job, looking good website, alhamdulillah, everything is nice. First, he asked me for if I can do a nice, friendly project for free, because he doesn't really need a website right now. The interesting thing is that he didn't say that he doesn't need a website right now. And then I said, I'm sorry, man, I just was, I just I graduated from coding bootcamp and I need to make my money back, and I'm sorry, I was searching for somebody who can make you a website. Then we just, chatted a little bit. He said okay, I said okay, just, stopped messaging with each other for a couple of days. And now he's messaging me back, asking me, hey, hello, my friend. Um, um, how much you're gonna charge for a website with 5 pages? And I said to him, between $800 and $1,000, but it also really depends. Of course, I said hello and all this stuff. And then I underlined the fact that if the website is complicated, it might cost a little bit more. And if website is, less complicated, like it's very, easy and things like that, it can cost maybe 700, less than 800, then I said to him. So, yeah, I underlined that it can cost more, but it can also cost a little bit less. I mean, something, okay, again. Yeah. So far, this is what my agency have done, I think. I don't know, man, honestly. I'm just, doing something, trying something. Yesterday when, Sunday, my mom and I there was no light, at home, and me and my mom had a pretty good time talking to each other. We had time to talk to each other. And first time ever, she asked me how many people are responding. I showed to her what am I doing, because she asked me to show to her, and I showed because I was proud of the job which I'm doing. I was proud that alhamdulillah I'm trying to reach out to people. This is cool, all this stuff, and it is. It's not don't be like depressive, just whatever. And I said to her, 1% are responding, usually 1%. 1% of the people I message to, they're responding. Well, it's like maybe 10 people out of 1,000 people I message. It's 1%, right? So I message 1,000 people, 10 out of them reply. Maybe I hop on a call with 1 or 2 of them. Like it happened on January or February, I don't quite remember. And yeah. She wasn't happy when she heard it. Like, I can't, transplant that situation from my mind, which actually happened, to the camera. One thing I can say that she was amazed hearing 1%. Like, I think she was waiting for like 10, 50 or something. But okay. Ah, man. Shit, I mean, again, no one said it's gonna be easy, right? I didn't said it's gonna be easy. I just said that it's gonna worse in the end. Worse while going through this thing in your life in the end. Okay, whatever. Come on, peace.